Alrighty, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Let's Play. Yes, I need to stop doing that. I'm watching Let's Plays on the TV there. When I'm grinding. But yeah, welcome back to Daily Dungeon Diving. We are going to continue on here. I did go ahead and grab that extra scimitar. I also grabbed an extra bastard sword, one of the low durability ones. So we should be good on those for the most part. At least I'm certainly hoping so. And we've still got this big old room that I want to clear out. I just need to deal with whatever enemy is back here. And it is possessed. And unfortunately, it's on the other side of this thing. That works. I haven't been using cartels on possessed, mainly because they're too fast to really effectively use the cartel for the most part, but I guess if I can get a sneak attack off, I probably should. So that was door number 1. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Door number 1 is a dead end, by the way. Door number 2, maybe a dead end? I can't see if that is a... Nope, that's a door at the end, okay. And then, door number 3, what do we have over here? Okay, so this is actually a pretty good example of something I wanted to discuss as well. We were actually discussing this, or I kind of mentioned it in Discord shortly after my my 6th run, the one I did just before this, right after the patch came out. And actually, I should probably make sure. Yep, there's a enemy that spawned. But I was talking about how the enemies seem a lot more spread out now. And if you look at like this room, for example, it's a dead end. There's a chest in there. And there's like 6 enemies in there, but they're kind of in pairs off to the sides, so to speak. So I mentioned that, and we've kind of been able to figure out for a while that the correct path to go down if you want to get to the main loot chest seems to be the path that has all of the Forsaken or the Desecrators down it. However, now that this patch has come out, we can also kind of tell based on the enemy concentration. So in here, we had 7 enemies, but they were all kind of spread out. And then over here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... There's like 6 enemies in there, but they're also all spread out. Whereas if you come over here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enemies tightly packed in that room. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out which way is the way that you need to go to get to that main loot cache, because clearly that room down to the bottom and the left is far better guarded than any of the other routes. So clearly that is the way to go to get to the main loot cache. Which, for me, kind of doesn't matter to a certain extent, because I'm looking to collect data on enemy drops, as well as the number of enemies in every single dungeon. So I'm doing a full clear every single time, regardless. So I kind of don't need to know the proper way to get to the fastest way to get to the main loot cache, because I want to kill everything anyway. So I'm going to explore all of the paths. Now, that being said, for the sake of having a video where I'm not spending like 5 billion hours backtracking, it actually does help me, because now I know exactly which ways are dead ends and which ways are not. So I can go down the dead ends first, and not do a whole bunch of backtracking afterwards. So it's actually kind of an improvement for me, but mostly it's a really big improvement for people who kind of couldn't figure out the main path to go down. in order to find the main loot cache. So if you're one of those people who really wanted to do that, if you just want to get to the main loot cache and you don't care about anything else, this update has definitely improved your ability to do that. That's a nice, interesting chest. It's 5 tin ore, which tin ore in and itself isn't that rare, but 5 of it in a single chest is actually pretty good. A chalice and some honey, that's pretty acceptable. I would take that. Yeah. That's pretty nice. But yeah, a lot of these dead ends do lead to chests, and every single one of these chests, as far as I know, has a chance for at least a semi-rare item. If you don't necessarily think of mechanisms or weapon oil as a rare item, then I guess maybe it wouldn't be anything that interests you. But for me, I consider them rare items. So for me, any chance I can get for more weapon oil or for more mechanisms, I will happily take that because I definitely need them. Still waiting on that poison dagger drop from a plague spawn. It'll happen someday, I'm sure. May not happen this day, but it'll happen someday. Unfortunately, if you watched my last run, you also know that I have gone through the dungeon 6 times now. 6 times. I have yet to see a single unique item drop. I have never seen a unique item drop in the dungeon yet, guys. Which is really disheartening. I am really sad about that. But, you know, it is what it is. I can't control RNG. I can be as efficient as I want, but I cannot control RNG. So, yeah. And you did, friend. Alright, let's see what this room leads to. Hopefully it's a chest. That would be my hope. Let me drink some tea here. No, it leads to a room with 2 other doorways with nothing in it. Okay. Watch this be the one video. Yeah, here we go. There's a chest. Watch this be the one time where the thing that I just explained, where the enemies, you know, there not being a lot of enemies, tells you that it's kind of like the wrong way to go. Watch this be the one time where the game is like, yeah, you just explained all that, but we're not going to use that rule of thumb here. Watch it be the one time. And if it is, oh my goodness, I'm going to be a little upset. Be like, game, you're not exactly proving my point here. Okay, so that is a plague spawn. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that like so. Come on out, friendo. Now you are a little, yes, you're a little bit faster than my other friend, so I would like to kite you on something that I know you can't hit me from. So that worked out, and let us see what this chest has in store for us. Maybe it'll have a unique in it. As far as I know, these normal chests do have a chance for uniques. Somebody at least told me that they got a poison dagger out of it. 3 nails, 4 jerky. Okay, that's a pretty acceptable chest for me. I will take that, yeah. But somebody told me that they got a poison dagger out of one of those at some point. So until I see one, I obviously can't prove that. But I'm gonna go under the assumption that they have a chance, at least. Probably a small chance, but it's a chance. And I will take a small chance of getting a unique any day of the week. Because I have yet to freaking get one. So yeah, I'm gonna bring him on over here as well. Go ahead and have me another drink, that tasty, tasty berry drink. Smack him upside the head. Smack him upside the head, and smack him upside the head again. These plague spawns just love cocktails. They're their favorite present. Leper soldier. Alright, well, him I don't have to take all the way over there because it's not a super big deal if I get hit. Yeah, I'll just, oh, right, the door. He doesn't have the ability to open doors, so I forgot about that. No, what are you doing, you big dumb? Whatever. And if there wasn't another enemy down there that I have no idea what it is, I would just cart him around the benches there, but eh. This will do. And that was just really bad timing to hit the attack button on my part. Of course, as soon as I realized that I was running in that direction, I did, in fact, try to run in a different direction, but the game's like, yeah, nah, friendo. You don't get to take that back. You started the attack, you're gonna have to finish the attack. And is it gonna let me through here? Just barely. I'll just bring this guy over here. Alright, what is in the next chest? Hopefully there's something good for me. I would hope so. Some more honey. Okay, okay. Getting a lot of chalices this run. We still don't know what the hell those are used for. But, yeah, okay. Well, that is this entire route taken care of, so now I just have to go the proper way. And there were a lot of enemies in that room, so just to be on the safe side, yeah, I should probably eat something. A couple of plague spawns, alright. I can handle that. And actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna take them in here. Wait, is this the room? No, that was not the room. It was the room after that that had the, oof, lag. Why? Why now? Ah, you hit me and poisoned me, you jerk! That's unfortunate. Oh, now is not the time for lag. Now is definitely not the time for the lag. Please don't give me the lag. Anything but the lag. Whew, and my phone is heating up. Holy crap. If it gets much hotter, I could fry an egg on my phone. Alright. And the leper soldier goes down. So let's see, it looks like all of these enemies are, well, they were looking away. I was gonna try and get a sneak attack there, but game said no. Because apparently I did not start sneaking soon enough. Nope, still no poison dagger. There is a desecrator, and there is a plague spawn. Alright. well, we are going to change it up like so. Get the surprise attack. And then boop, boop, and boop. And we are gonna head all the way back to the beginning, guys. Mainly because there's a Forsaken and a Desecrator together, which is pretty not good. Okay, so I'm gonna change to that and that. And do it like that. Go all the way back here. Boop. And then I need to change to a cartwheel. And boop, dead. Excellent. Now I need to change to that and that. I should have enough HP to take one more hit. Have to be aware of, yeah, my helmet broke. I could have used a mace there to save a bastard sword hit, but I was it was getting a little tense, so I didn't want to do that. So let's go ahead and do this. Get my stuff all organized, and yeah, let's see what you had for me. Yeah, you had some wire. Wire's always nice. Sulfur as well. Wow, that's a lot of sulfur, actually. Because I think another enemy also dropped me sulfur earlier. I actually don't need the sulfur. I have more sulfur than coal, and you need them in even amounts in order to make bombs. You need 2 of each to make 1 black powder. And actually, yeah, I already had some sulfur. That's kind of unfortunate, but oh well. And actually, I need more coal than sulfur anyway, even if I didn't have them balanced. And actually, let's move all the stuff from this chest over to the main chest there. Even if I didn't have more sulfur than coal, and I, obviously need some more coal to even it out, I would still need more coal anyway, because if you take a look at the description of coal, it is necessary for smelting steel. So obviously, I mean, steel's a long ways away, because obviously we are going to need iron in order to make steel. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm going to need it down the line. So that's kind of another reason why I need coal more than I really need sulfur. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up stuff from the bodies here. And actually, if there's any cloth or leather in here, I'll go ahead and take that as well. There isn't, so never mind. I'll leave that where it is for now. But I'm just going to go ahead and pick up these things so that I don't forget. About you? You had some leather and some cloth. And actually, I'll take the honey, because why not? I guess I'll take some of that stuff too. I'll go ahead and make another trip back here as well to go ahead and pick up all these. I just want to consolidate everything into one chest, so it's a lot easier for me to take things back up to the surface when it comes time to take all my loot home. But yeah, a lot of people are a little sad that the wall trick is now gone. If it is indeed gone, I'm gonna wait on some more official reports from people who do the wall trick all the time, before I, actually officially say, hey, it's gone. I've just been hearing from people that apparently it doesn't work anymore, but I don't know. People may be wrong. I didn't have any success doing it in the last run, but again, it's not something that I've ever done reliably or consistently. You've seen all of my runs. All of my dungeon runs have been recorded. They have all been uploaded onto YouTube, more or less. As of me recording this right now, I have 2 episodes that have yet to be released. Or actually, no, only 1, because one of them should have been released this afternoon. But yeah, it's just like most of them should be up. So you've seen all of my runs. You can see I do not use the wall trick. I don't use it at all. So let me... You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put some extra stuff in this chest over here that I apparently never opened. Okay, well, let's open this first and see what's in here. But I want to put all of my extra stuff that I need to take above. Ooh, mechanism, nice. But I want to put all of that stuff in chests that are along the path between the entrance and the main loot chest. That way, I'll be forced to go all the way through anyway, in order to get the stuff all the way at the very end and take it all the way back to the entrance. Some people like to, some people use the method of just like closing the game after they picked up their stuff at the end, and that kind of spawns them back in the entrance of the Forsaken Dungeon. And that works for a lot of people. It works fine, but for me, it's just seeing as how I'm trying to record all of, or at least most of the drops. I mean, I always try very, very hard to make sure that I've recorded all of the drops that happen, which is another reason why I tend to check bodies after I kill enemies, even if I don't pick the stuff up. But I always try to record all of it, but I don't necessarily record moving all of it. Like at the end of last episode, I pretty much said, I'm gonna move all the loot from these bodies. I'm gonna put it in a chest, and that's exactly what I did. And I did that off camera, so I didn't really record that. So if there was anything there that I didn't pick or I didn't check as I killed enemies, then, oops, I may have missed one particular drop. But by and large, I do get most of the drops, so that's fine for data collection. It just, if I'm missing a couple, that just means that, it'll take me a little bit longer to get accurate data. That's all it is, for the most part, and I am okay with that. So, this should be everything? Yes. So in terms of equipment, I've got an extra mace, that's fine. I could probably go back up top and get another cart, though. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And actually, you know what? Do I have... Actually, in the other chest, I have more than enough materials to go ahead and make an extra set of Tier 1 armor. I actually don't have any more Tier 1 armor up top. I have used all of it, essentially. I did get everything from this chest, didn't I? I better double check, just to be 100% sure. Yes, I did. Okay, good. But yeah, I used all of it. I made a whole bunch more back at my base, but I wasn't sure exactly how much stuff I had stored away here. So I was a little hesitant to make more Tier 1 armor. But, now I know. I needed more stuff. So I suppose I will head back over to the room that leads down the correct path, the only path we can take now. And yeah, I will open this up and we will continue on in the dungeon next time, guys. So until then, guys, take care.